beyond the big headlines about recalls or counterfeit goods,
Hmm.
how are industries really fighting for product integrity you can actually verify?
Hmm.
Have you ever just stopped to think how incredibly complex it is for companies to guarantee that, well, everything from your medicine to your food is genuinely safe
Hmm.
and high quality, start to finish? Because frankly, traditional systems, they often just fall short.
That's absolutely true. Most conventional quality management ways, they grapple with this basic lack of transparency. They tend to be centralized, which, makes them vulnerable. Vulnerable to tampering, surprisingly inefficient.
Right.
And that really opens the door to huge issues like counterfeit products getting into the market.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it erodes the trust we need to have in these vital supply chains.
So today, we're doing a deep dive into what feels like a truly revolutionary solution. It's about combining cutting-edge blockchain tech with the proven methods of Lean Six Sigma. The idea is to create this, well, unprecedented level of assurance in quality management. Our mission, really, is to unpack exactly how these two powerful tools work together, how they synergize to bring transparency, efficiency, essentially ushering in an era of products you can actually trust. Okay, let's break this down. First up, blockchain. You probably know it from cryptocurrencies, sure, but its role in quality assurance. That's where it gets really interesting. Transformative, even. It's basically a distributed ledger technology. It creates this shared, unchangeable, transparent, tamper-resistant record for every single step of a product's journey.
And what's really fascinating here is how blockchain isn't just recording data, it's actively, enhancing trust and security, especially in industries where human life is literally on the line.
Like healthcare.
Exactly. Take healthcare. Blockchain's being used right now to track vaccines, from the factory all the way to the clinic, and this helps prevent counterfeits because it uses smart contracts. Those are like self-executing agreements on the blockchain.
Right.
They automatically flag copied tags or any kind of suspicious deviation. Or think about the food industry. Imagine something like the bruschetta system. It tracks the exact temperature, the humidity of your olive oil, all the way from the farm to your kitchen. It leverages data provenance, the verifiable history of the data, so you know it hasn't been messed with. You can trust its immutability.
Okay, so blockchain gives us this kind of bulletproof data integrity.
Yeah.
But perfect data, that doesn't automatically mean a perfect process, does it? Like for getting that vaccine delivered or the olive oil shipped correctly.
No, exactly. That's a great point.
And that's where something like Lean Six Sigma, or LSS, comes in. Now, this isn't new tech. It's a really robust, proven methodology for improving processes. So Lean is all about ruthlessly cutting out waste, things like defects, unnecessary waiting, too much inventory, that sort of thing. And Six Sigma, that zeroes in on reducing variation, making sure quality is incredibly consistent. Near perfect, really. They use that DMIIC framework, right? Define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. It guides the whole thing.
Which brings up the really crucial question. How do these two seemingly quite different worlds actually connect? How do they form that impenetrable fortress you mentioned earlier?
Yeah.
Well, what our sources are highlighting is that, yeah, blockchain gives you amazing data integrity, but older quality solutions, they often missed the operational efficiency piece that LSS is so good at. The real magic happens when you integrate blockchain's features into the LSS framework. Okay, think about it. Blockchain's immutability. That gives you trusted data right from the start in the define phase, so you know your project requirements are based on solid ground. No garbage in, garbage out.
Got it.
Then, in measure, it ensures the data you collect about how efficient your process is. Well, it's unimpeachable. You can trust it.
Right.
And then, smart contracts and traceability let you systematically analyze that validated data. That helps you improve things like, say, optimizing transport routes using real-time trusted logistics data. And finally, you control the improved process using blockchain's consensus mechanisms for ongoing validation. It makes the whole improvement cycle data-driven and, well, undeniable.
That sounds incredibly powerful, really does.
Yeah.
But doesn't adding another layer of tech like blockchain risk just making already complex supply chains even more complicated? I mean, what are the real roadblocks here to making this common practice?
That's a very fair question. And yeah, it's definitely not without its hurdles. Scalability is a big one. Just handling the sheer volume of data and transactions across global supply chains, that's a significant technical challenge.
Right.
Interoperability is another, getting different blockchain platforms to talk to each other smoothly. And, the energy consumption of some types of blockchain is still a concern.
Okay.
And beyond the tech itself, there's a real need for clearer global regulations and maybe most importantly, a highly skilled workforce, people who understand both blockchain and Lean Six Sigma. Getting past these hurdles, it's going to take serious investment in infrastructure and education.
But if we do connect this to the bigger picture, assuming we overcome those challenges,
Right.
what does success actually look like? What kind of transformations are we really talking about?
Well, it means a future where you, the consumer, had just unprecedented confidence. Confidence in the quality, the safety of pretty much every product you use, from medicine to fruit and veg. It totally transforms traditional audits, too. Makes them faster, way more transparent, continuous even. And for businesses, it fundamentally changes how they manage quality, moving away from just reacting to problems towards proactive, immutable assurance.
So wrapping this up, what does it all really mean for us? This integration, Lean Six Sigma, and blockchain. It's clearly not just about, technical tweaks. It feels like it's about fundamentally reshaping how we even define and guarantee quality across really vital industries.
Exactly. It's about empowering everyone, consumers, businesses, with data they can actually trust, transparent data. It fosters a whole new era of reliability.
And for you, the listener, it really could be a game changer. For understanding where your products actually come from, how they're really made. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Could this powerful duo shake up even more industries we haven't thought of? And fundamentally change what we expect from product quality every single day? What stands out most to you?